thinking as to whether I can make a special tool to fit the top of this damper tube in the front forks, and yeah, just have a look at this. I'm guessing this will be something Imperial. 65 1/28, which is 64 1/28 half inch. So yeah, okay, so that's half an inch. And so I've managed to find this, which is an old stair rod. I thought it was brass, but it actually isn't. I've just cut the end off. Turns out it's steel plated in brass, which isn't surprising, but it's solid. That's the amazing thing. I suppose anybody younger than about 40 knows what a stair rod is. But I got these from my wife's aunt's house when we cleared it out, and just kept it because it looked like a useful piece of metal. But yeah, they fitted across the treads of stairs to hold the stair into the corner of the step. So they used to be quite fashionable at one time. Anyway, so I guess this is probably half an inch as well, so I'm hoping. Yes, it is, bang on. Good. So after Sarah's sawn off the end, if I can mark out the size of the slot, and hopefully machine this back a bit. It only needs to be whatever that depth is, so it's only 3mm maybe. That should do the trick because it's plenty long enough. That's about the top of the fork when it's this is resting on top of the damper tube. So I'm not sure whether it's worth doing something at this end or just put a mole wrench on it. But yeah, see how we go. First thing is to mark this out. Let's put a bit of blue on here, or my cheating blue, which is these big Sharpie markers. They work really well for this. Not cleaner than messing around with real engineer's blue. So this slot is an eighth. Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. It's an eighth wide. That looks pretty good. I don't know if you can see it on there, but there's 3 parallel lines on there. The outer ones are 1/8 inch apart, maybe slightly over. So that's a good start. See if my baby milling machine will do the job. So I've slackened off this pull bolt, just give it a bump. Should release the chuck. That's a number 3 Morse taper, I think. Right, so I've got a 12mm end mill and a collet holder. So that should fit in there. That should fit in there. And that should fit in there with a bit of luck. Make sure that's nice and clean. Just tighten this up. Will that fit that? These pliers are so good. I mean, they're crazy. It'll tighten that up. It'll tighten this up as well. I love them to bits. It's 4mm. So I don't want this to be any deeper than it needs to be. So if I lower that down, bring it up against this. Okay, that's just touching. So if on this scale I bring it up 4 mil, yep, 4 mil. Right. So let's just turn it over and to the other side. So I think that might be it. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Bit of swarf, bit of actually the brass is quite thick. I need to file that off. But yeah, that fits quite nicely. And that should fit inside the nut. Let's just get it cleaned up in the vise. So this is the damper tube. There's the nut goes on that way up because this acts as a something for the spring to rest on, the main spring. So that will fit on there, and this should just fit in there. Whoop! There you go. Perfect. So yeah, the question is whether I put something on the other end. It's got this rather attractive ball on the end at the moment, but yeah, there's probably no need. I can just use a mole wrench on this end, but yeah, that'll do nicely. Good. Should make reassembling the forks that much easier.